European markets are in the red this Monday morning. Let's get right now to London. The deal's Jonathan Browdy. He's got the latest over there. Jonathan?
Yeah, good morning, John. The European markets are all down a little bit this morning. They're waiting for market-moving news, really. But despite better-than-expected manufacturing figures, especially in the UK, one of the biggest fallers was German steelmaker ThyssenKrupp, which announced it's going to have to raise new capital, possibly as much as $1.3 billion. Its weekend deal to sell its Alabama units to ArcelorMittal and Japan's Nippon Steel really wasn't enough to satisfy investors. It was unable to sell its Brazilian unit. The stock down by about 6.6% this morning. Also in Frankfurt, though, the operator of the Frankfurt Stock Exchange itself, Deutsche Börse, announced it had signed a memorandum of understanding with the Bank of China. It should be able to develop its offshore renminbi markets, which will be extremely good for that stock, and it's risen about 0.7% this morning. In China, less great news for the market as a whole, though very good for individual brokers. The Chinese have announced they're lifting restrictions on new IPOs. That means that people who've been stuck with their existing investments for the last year or so may well be chasing new stocks, selling their existing holdings. It's pushed the Shanghai Composite Index down about 0.4% this morning, but the long term obviously is very good for people going and investing in China. In Hong Kong, the Hang Seng Index was up, I beg your pardon, by about 0.66% at 24,038. In Japan, the Nikkei was slightly down at 15,655.07. That's really it from Europe and Asia this morning. Over to you in the studio, John.
Thank you very much. That was the deal's Jonathan Browdy in London with the latest there.